Good morning, YouTubers. So, option number 3, cleaning, won the contest. I'm so excited about it. I've had a bad night of sleep for 2 nights in a row. Probably the worst sleep I've had in a couple months. So I'm not feeling too great this morning. And I've been chemically triggered by messing around with the car again because I have to sniff it in order to block off any scents that are coming into the cab and try and figure out where they're coming from and if I can stop them. And so I'm still kind of messed up from doing that yesterday. Pretty sure the truck's going up for sale. I just can't deal with it with my chemical sensitivity. It's too hard for me to figure out how to fix it up so it doesn't make so much exhaust, or I don't know what's going on with it. So since I consider car stuff a household chore and part of option number 3, part of that what I do in the coming week might be car shopping, but I still have this problem where I really only like I like my vehicle, I like the look of it, I like the interior and exterior, and I don't really just want to get something regular and boring, but I need something that's reliable and not poisonous to me at the same time. So it's a problem. It's I need the car that works, but I like to appear for me. I fixed the spigots on the house, more or less. I filmed a whole lot about that, so I don't know if I'll do a whole video for home repair or what. I'll try and film a couple clips as I clean and show you the results of your vote and how they've impacted my life. Let's start with the before. Oh, look at this mess. It's disgusting. 5 people are gonna unsubscribe right now because this is what my countertop looks like. But just wait. Give me an hour. It'll be fine. See this? This is Mercy's hair. It's about to get a lot worse. She started the shedding season. She sheds like once now in March for like a month, and then she goes through, then it kind of slows down until June when it starts to get real hot outside and she sheds all the rest of the hair. So this is a continuous like thing. If I was super clean I would have to sweep it up daily, but maybe at least weekly I have to sweep up these big balls of dog hair. Arizona is a super dirty state to live in because there's so much dust in the air that it gets all over everything in the house. And this is not just me talking, other people have commented on this phenomenon. It's especially bad with Mercy because there's no grass out there in the yard. It's just really not a good place to live for a person who doesn't like to dust or have the energy to clean. But it has no mold, very little mold, so that's a reason why it's actually an excellent place to live for health. What do I clean with as a super sensitive person? Just soap and water, sometimes baking soda, vinegar. Usually I don't use the vinegar like on a countertop or something where I can smell it. That's a little strong for me. But I'll put it in the toilet tank and stuff to decalcify it. Look at that. It's very preliminary, step 1. This is a burn, I can't get that out. But all I've really done is transfer the dishes over to here and transfer all the condiments up into here. So eventually I need to take all this out and put it all back in a better order. Now I have a dishwasher, but it doesn't work. I'll tell you a thing about being chronically ill is that you have kind of chronically a low vibration or bad luck. And so everything in life is not just hard because you're ill, it's like actually hard because you're not in flow and you're not necessarily manifesting the right things and drawn to the right things and choosing the right things, and it's affecting what you like you might actually crave food that is not the highest food for you. Point being, when I moved into this house, it was really flowed pretty well. It had everything on my list. It had a fenced yard, it had lots of space for gardening, a landlord who was gardening friendly. He's extremely gardening friendly, a little bit too gardening friendly. I had to tell him I didn't want to be friends because he was starting to get controlling about what I was putting in the garden, how I was treating it and stuff. And it had no carpets. It does have carpets in the 2 bedrooms, and I don't use those bedrooms because they have carpets in them, and the carpets have scents. Washer, dryer, and dishwasher, but it doesn't have a dishwasher because the dishwasher doesn't work, and I had my landlord replace it, but he wouldn't buy a new one. He insisted on buying like a 20-year-old one, and still doesn't work, so that sucks because that really makes the kitchen a lot dirtier. I just can't deal with them. Like, it took a lot of fighting to get the replacement dishwasher that sucks, and I don't want to go through that again. Here's my most major life hack. Don't use a kitchen towel, use a bath towel to hang on your oven. It's way better, it'll last way longer. It won't be all damp when you go to wipe your hands off because there's so much surface area. Nobody will take it away, leave it here, leave it there, leave it in the dining room. It's always going to be right there. There's more to do, but I'm a little tired of dishwashing, so I'm going to take this recycling up to the center, which is just a mile up the road, and maybe I'll stop at the Rimrock thrift store and see if they've got any bowls or baskets for my produce table here. Segregation is alive and well in the Southwest. Well, I'm not done cleaning the table, but I picked up a terracotta roasting pan for my fruit bowls. This is the most effective thing I've found for doing something like working on my car to stop the toxic fumes with my multiple chemical sensitivity. This respirator's old, but it still stinks. I think it stinks worse because it's old. I think the plastic's like breaking down or something. But anyway, if I put my bandana in here, smush it in there, lots of layers, and put it on my face, then I can't smell it. It's now 1:45 in the afternoon and my energy is basically gone, so I'm gonna get in the chamber for an hour or two and then come back out and see how I feel.